Alright, today's January 30th. It's time to fix this issue. Same day as the unboxing video for the aluminum radiator, which is a previous video to this. This is just an eBay one. I have a tucked radiator. It's leaking from the corners, if you guys remember in the other videos. So, I have to remove this radiator. Which, looking at it, looks like there is that mount, two at the bottom down there that you can't see without the lighting. Probably have to remove the wastegate, and another tab there. Other than that, pretty straightforward. So I'm going to set up this camera somewhere, and I am going to go ahead and get to work. Don't forget, the last one of the previous videos was at the track with the Galant. It ran freaking amazing. Broke another rear axle. Thinking about it, I think I know why, which I'll explain that in another video. But let's go ahead and get this guy going. I need to get this to a friend so he could weld on some fittings to the aluminum, to the eBay one. And I will pull this out and compare the difference. But this $600 radiator is leaking. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this rolling, guys. Alright, had to get those fittings off. I need the correct tool because I don't have the correct tool to get these guys off. But I managed. And let me get my light. Let me see. There's a mounting point there. One more right there. And then that guy. And then the fans, I gotta cut out the zip tie, and come to find out this fan, the front fan was never plugged in, it seems. Didn't know that. So it's just running off one fan, which worked great. Worked great in the summer. So, but yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and unmount those two bolts. 3 bolts, 4 bolts, something like that. Okay, I had a hell of a time getting the fan off. It's got those zip ties. But it's out now. I unplugged the harness for the fan because it's wired in. There goes a wire. It still runs across to a harness over here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this little bit of space and try to avoid removing the intercooler piping, but I might have to. So I'm going to go ahead and try to slide it out now.
It's Dusty. New phone, who dis?
It's Rose. You got a new phone?
Yeah, got it at Cricket's phone sale. Pretty sweet. Oh, hang on. Hi, new phone, who dis?
Hola, this is Ramon. New phone, ¿quién dis?
What? You called me?
Hi. New phone. Who dis?
It's still me.
Yo soy Ramon. Who dis?
This new year, switch to Cricket and get a free LG Fortune 2. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Supply slash requires number code and a new line minimum of $30 per month. First month service charge due at sale. Taxes and restrictions apply. One-time fees may apply. See wireless.com for details.
Alright guys, there it is, radiator's out. There goes the turbo. No shaft play still. Running great still. There goes the mounting tabs that were made. One was there, one's down there. There was another one that was up top right here, which is that one. Yeah, I had to remove this fan. That other fan wasn't even plugged in, so I don't even think I'm going to put this fan back on the new radiator, which we'll compare those shortly. But yeah, that's it. Unplug the power, obviously. Remove the intercooler piping. Remove the top and fitting line. The bottom line right down there. But there goes the regular, I'm assuming those are the regular mounts for the radiator. Right there. I am pushed all the way this far. Like I said, tucked radiator. I didn't have to remove all this. I just got to make sure we get that tab welded back on, which I'll compare them right now. But yeah, that's it. And let's take a look at the eBay radiator next to this baller one. Here it is, one behind another. This one just looks a little taller because those guys will be cut off. You can see when my wastegate dump tube broke, it was just tossing the fumes onto this. This is probably what could have caused the damage. But things that need to transfer over is the temp sensor, which we need to get that replaced. This mounting tab, that mounting tab, 2 AN fittings, and this guy, that mounting tab. That's really about it though. So that's got to get cut and re-welded. You know, that might actually work just fine for my what was it, boost controller. That's where I was mounted my AEM True Boost, which I'll check out the bolt, make sure it threads into that. But the big difference is this one is much thicker. This is a lot skinnier. But in the welds, that looks way nicer. And this one is much heavier. But at this point, I'm a bit on the budget. Also, this guy has to be plugged because I go off of right there. That's where I go off of for the overflow tank. I wonder if they forgot to cap that, or they just didn't care. Probably didn't care. But let's see. Yeah, that's about it, guys. That's the comparison. Let me check real quick what that radiator is. I think that's the brand right there. Alright, this is the radiator that is on it now that we modified. That's a $600 radiator. And I replaced it with a eBay one. Try to show you guys that too right now. This is the one that I replaced it with. So that's that, guys. So now I gotta take this to my friend's tomorrow and have my friend weld what needs to be welded and change what needs to be changed on the eBay radiator and put it back in. And I will probably just use the one fan, which I'm gonna call him shortly. But that's it for this car for today. I'll do the rear end on another video. But like, subscribe, share the video, guys. That's the Afco, that's how you say it, right? Radiator versus the Ebay Radiator. I mean, I'll let you guys know, but nothing too crazy. But thank you guys.